Bonjour class. Today we're going to talk about passé composé and verbs that use être. These are known as transitive verbs. Transit, as in moving one place to another or passing from one space to another or from one realm to another. And they're also called Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp verbs, which is the acronym they use for all the verbs. So if you write out Dr. Mrs. Vandertramp, each letter corresponds to one of the transitive verbs that we're going to discuss. So the first one they introduced and what we learned last year was the verb aller. And so the forms they provide for you are je suis allé, tu es allé, or tu es allé, il est allé, elle est allée, on est allé, nous sommes allés, vous êtes allés, ils sont allés, elles sont allées. And you notice highlighted as well are these E's or E and S, au parenthèses, in parentheses. So if je, the subject, is feminine, you would have to add E when you're writing it. There's no difference in pronunciation with these forms. They all sound the same, regardless if they have an E or an S added to them. But in writing, it's important to pay attention to that. So I would not add an E. Of course, if you were feminine, you would add an E. Je suis allé. Same with tu. And then il would not have an E. Elle would. On could have an E, possibly an S, because it could be plural. And so on. So all those are highlighted and in parentheses for you to pay attention to. So to give an example of this where you have the ES at the end. Ma mère et ma sœur sont allées à la plage. My mother and sister went to the beach. Okay? So here they give you the list of the verbs. We have arriver, descendre, entrer, monter, mourir, naître, devenir, partir, rentrer, rester, retourner, sortir, and venir. The forms, so these are homophones. Arriver, so arrivés, I'm going to go over the participe passé or the past participle. We have arrivé, descendu, entré, monté, mort. This one will change pronunciation with feminine. So if it was feminine, you would say elle est morte. So you have a T sound at the end because of the E. Né, devenu, parti, rentré, resté, retourné, sorti, venu. And all these verbs follow the same rules where you would have to add the E or ES depending on the subject. In addition, they actually don't give you the definition for these, so I'll go over the definition real quick. Arriver is to arrive or happen. Descendre is to go down. Entrer is to enter. Monter is to climb or mount. Mourir is to die. Naître is to be born. Devenir is to become. Partir is to leave a large area, like a country or a state. Rentrer is to come back home or return. Rester is to stay. Retourner is to return. Sortir is to go out. And venir is to come. And these are all your, again, transitive verbs going from one place to another. Mourir, naître, for instance, you're transitioning from one point of life to another. And so those are also passé composé avec être. Okay? Au revoir.